Hello, hello. How are all of my Dreamlight Valley friends doing today? I hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday. What's it looking like? How's the new start of the Dreamlight Valley week treating everybody? Sorry, just in typical me fashion. Always gotta forget how something is done. Today I can't remember whether I usually turn up or down the desktop sound when I start streaming. We'll figure it out. If the game ends up being too loud or too quiet, we'll just go adjust as needed. Hi, Pernille. Hello. Pickles, Mia, Travis, Quaz, Serenity. Hello, hello. Hi, Aries and Sam. Whoa. Hopefully this fixes itself. Sorry, my game's like a little... I don't know how to explain it. It's like my character's like pulling the camera a little bit. Hopefully it just fixes itself in a second. Do I have anything weird on in settings? I don't think I did anything different. I'll give it a minute. Sometimes I think the game just needs to settle in. Hi, Sam. Hi, Nikki. Lydia, Sharon. Hello, hello. Adriana, Dove, Nina. Finally opened Dreamlight Valley and got Mulan today. Amazing. Okay, listen. Yes, what you're seeing here is the new premium shop house. We'll look at it in a second, I promise. Usually I don't look at them before stream starts, but considering I had kind of an area set up for a Mulan inspired build and we got another house that would suit that today, I was trying to see if there's any way that I can fit them all in the one small area I had allocated for them. Answer, I don't think I can. So we're probably gonna have to do a bit of restructuring in the valley today, but that'll be fun. It's like a mini Bulldoze. So most of the biomes that we've been working on recently are not going to end up being changed, but the forest is probably going to have some new stuff happen. Hi, Kim. Hello, Natalie, Riley, Pickles, Abby. Hello, hello. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Michelle. Got lucky this week and got 4K on your dream snaps. Congratulations. Bulldozing part of your forest today and building a Mulan area. Now that is just perfect because that's what we're going to be doing too, I think, unless I just look at everything and I'm like, you know what? I don't know what to do with this, but I've been wanting to decorate this area for a while, so I think we should be okay. The title of the live, I know. It's not going to be a full bulldoze, but it is going to be a partial bulldoze, and I am a little bit sad about that. I'm going to clean up a little bit up here. Let people trickle in. We'll do the thing where we look at the Dream Snaps theme for the week. We'll look at the premium shop, and then I'll fill you all in on what we're gonna have to change. I'm a little sad, but I think it'll be all right. Esha, hello. Tony, hi. Mushroom furniture? That's in Coral Island. Oh, are you asking like how you get it in Coral Island? I got it from the machine in the savannah. Once you open the savannah, there's a little machine back there. You can put crops in it and get random furniture out of it each day. It's really cool. Hi, Lori. Hi, Cassie. The synergy today, it's on point. We absolutely love to see that. Hi, Yana. Hello, hello. Considering putting Mulan in the wild tangle because you think her house will look good over there. I agree. That would be a fabulous spot for her. My wild tangle is currently filled to the brim, and it's also going to end up getting even more. Well, not more because it's literally completely filled right now, but it is going to have a couple areas restructured as well, but I'm putting that off for now. Okay, what else? Gotta clean this up. Let me go ahead actually and pull up the dream snaps and such. I got 1,500 on dream snaps this week, but it's okay because there were only 2 new items in the shop. So I was like, it's fine. Current challenge is Valley Views. It's a decor challenge. Capture the spectacular beauty of your valley. Whether a stunning sunset, dazzling desert, or a frosted mountain, this challenge is about enjoying the view. Interestingly, I feel like this might be a tricky one for me. Almost all of my valley is decorated and I have a lot of really nice spots, but I feel like this falls into the category for me of too vague, like too broad of a theme. Does anyone else feel that? On the plus side, I probably won't have to decorate anything for it. I did in fact do last week's stream snap this morning right before everything switched over. Yes, I did. I finished it with 20 minutes to spare, so that was that. Hi, Travis. Hi, Natalia. Hello, hello. We have the Wandering Moon house style in the premium shop today. This is the one we ran by, but we'll take a closer look in a second. I believe this was 3,000 moonstones. It's a lot larger than I thought it would be, and frankly, than I hoped it would be, but it looks stunning. Hi, Kitty. Hello. How are you? And then we have these inspired Chinese boats. These, I think, as far as I can tell, I haven't looked at them yet. I think they're literally just different color variants of the one that we have in the Star Path. Yeah, we have like this sunburst one here, and then this has more of them. Does anyone know how much this was? I think it was like $12.50 or something. I feel like this one looks very similar to the one that we have. But let's look at all this stuff. Okay. Shovel away, please, and thank you. Boats are 1,200. Okay. House was 3,000. Gotcha. So this is what this house looks like that's in the premium shop today. I have to say I've been really loving the wood textures that they've been giving us recently, and the fact that the homes look like they have actual wear on them. Like, it doesn't look like a new building. And I love that because I feel like it adds a lot of character and visual interest. It's also on the stone too, which I really like. But yes, this is a very giant house. It only has the front door. For those the only two new things, they were. Everything else was repeats. Oh, sorry, I didn't even look at that, but I'm aware some people probably haven't gotten them yet or even seen them. So let me go back here. We got the fiery butterfly wings. These are a repeat. We have the red panda onesie. I love this. This was from the Wonder of Pixar Star Path, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right there. We have the V8 cafe house, which is pretty cute. The Pixar pal around that was from the Disney Park Star Path. We have a platinum Mickey that was from the Centennial Star Path. Cars racing set that was from the Pixar Fest Star Path. Lots of returning Star Path stuff this week. And then the bundles. There are no sales in the shop this week. But yeah, that's everything. Yes, there are multiple rooms inside the new house, so I'll pop on in there just to show everybody. Yeah, here we go. Main room, 3 doors off to the side like most of the houses. Yeah, the house is ginormous. Let me go into furniture mode and I can kind of show that as well. You love the design of the new homes for sure. Yeah, in terms of the details of the houses, I think they've been done really well. The wings are so pretty. I do have the wings. I haven't really worn them very much, I don't think. Maybe when I first got them, but they are pretty. Yeah, so this is the house. Compared to this Reflections of China, the footprint is probably roughly the same. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit smaller. But this is a big boy. Compared to like, what's something that's good to compare it to? Belle and Beast Castle. It's gonna be about the same footprint for that, which in my opinion is slightly too large. However, that's really just like, I don't, very much an opinion. The footprint on this house in terms of like where you can place things, fabulous. It's good. You can place stuff all the way around it. Something that I saw today, actually, you can put a bush in the mailbox, so that's nice. I did, in fact, try to put, you can kind of hide it that way. I did end up trying to put one of those small baby trees in front of there. That didn't work quite as well. Also, interestingly, I found, no one cares about this, but I'm going to let you all know anyway, because I just found it out. I found out I put one of these trees kind of in front of my main house mailbox, and now I can't reach it, the mailbox. So every time I log in and want to get something from there, I have to run to Al's Toy Barn that's right by my main house. So we have that. Let me grab the boats, and I should be able to put them here. What are the chances that everything is under Mulan? Sometimes your job... Wait, I don't think that was for me. But I'm sorry that you're having a midday, kitty. That's a bit of a bummer. You got Belle and Beast today. Congratulations. So impressed that I can remember what each star. Oh yeah, the star paths that the things are from. Sometimes my memory is good. Sometimes not so much, and it's good for very specific things. Okay, so this is the one from the star path that we got. Yeah, these are all the same size. But I guess if you wanted to have a bunch of them in a river now, you could have a variety of colors, which is fun. Would I recommend getting this? Necessarily. I think there are probably things that you could get more use out of in the premium shop that are also the same price. You did that with the tree as well. Yeah, it drove you bonkers. I don't care too much because I have the Al's Toy Barn literally like a tiny little hop, skip, and a jump away from my main house, but I might move it eventually. But it's so much prettier this way. And since that's where I pretty much always start my streams, I like looking at something that's pretty.
Kind of relieved there are so many nice people here.
What are the new items? We have this house here, and we have the 3 little boats. Those are the only new items to the premium shop. Like new. Actually though, let me take a look. This I might not be as good at remembering. I'm pretty sure both of these star path things have been back in the shop already. I don't think it's the first time that either of these are here, but if I'm wrong, let me know. And I know it's not the first time this has been here either. So yeah, actually this red panda onesie might be new. I don't know. These are the only never before seen things. We have some returning star path items. Some of them may or may not be first time arrivals to the premium shop. Okay, let me pick up these and these. I honestly don't know if I actively decorated with these flowers. I'm gonna just leave those for now. Let me pick up this stuff too. No. That was not helpful to me. Collect. Yes, leave those. Okay. It's the one stressful thing about decorating with things on the ground that are harvestables. The vacuum always tries to pick them up. Okay, so here's kind of what we're gonna have to be working with. It is from the Wonder of Pixar Star Path, but I don't know if it's been to the premium shop before. I think we're gonna have to undo this whole area where we set up Rapunzel's tower, which I am sad about because I kind of like, right now this house is blocking it, but I like the idea of coming up from this ramp and being able to peek it in the distance there. That being said, we might be able to move it right here onto this side of the river. But we haven't actually decorated this palace. I just kind of had it placed down here. I think if we move this palace and Rapunzel's tower over to the other side of the forest, I think we're gonna have an easier time fitting all 4 of these on this side of the forest. The thing is, I'm not sure. And part of me is so scared that I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff only to realize that that's not actually how it's gonna work. So let me save my game. Do I have a backup of my game right now? I can rebuild it. I can rebuild it if we hate it. It's fine. Oh, no, cancel, not import avatar. I was just trying to cloud save. You're torn between the onesie or the pal around. I feel like usually I get more use out of furniture items, like decor items, than I do out of outfits, but that's just me. Let me move all of this stuff. You were so in love with this game you can't explain it. After the other world was introduced, you became overwhelmed and haven't found your way back yet. Oh, I feel like a lot of people felt a bit overwhelmed when we got the expansion, especially if you had been playing for a long time and you hadn't really been having new quests and things to do, like as many. Because getting the expansion was kind of like going back to the very beginning of the game again in terms of the number of quests and stuff that you had going on. So I can understand that. I'm pretty much always a supporter of like, if you're not having a blast playing a game, just like don't play it for a little while. It's literally there for entertainment, and maybe you'll come back to it later and you'll really have a good time again. Okay, I'm gonna move all of this stuff over here. Why is the Monsters Inc. realm more expensive than the Beauty and the Beast realm? Because it was added afterwards, and the realm prices have mostly like gone up in Dreamlight cost the later they were introduced. You want multiple valleys, like you have multiple housing plots in Palia. You have so many different ideas that you want to try. Yeah, I don't imagine they would give us a feature like that anytime soon, especially because the valley is so much more massive than the housing plot in Palia. I think it would be nice to have another version. I'm still like team just give us a studio in the castle to do dream snaps in. Because I think I don't mind bulldozing my valley and then redecorating it in a different style. And if I want to go back to what I did before, I'll just redecorate it that way again. What happens if you delete the Dreamlight trees? I think you physically can't. Yeah, it doesn't give you an option. Oh. Oh no. This is going to be so annoying. I'm going to undo all of this. I don't think I've ever used the undo all button before. But because I want to be able to undo it if I need to. That's silly of me. I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to clear these stumps away first. Because in an ideal world, I would be able to move all of this stuff, like clear it out, move all of the buildings on the other side of the forest over here to make sure that it fits and works. And then if it also doesn't fit and work over here, just undo everything and figure out a different plan without actually having to redecorate all of this stuff. I don't really see that happening, but I want to give myself the option. Hi, Desiree. Hello, hello. Okay. Oh, no! Your forest is 3/4 of the way decorated. The challenge for you is seeing if you can make future home sites for Aurora and Cinderella. I mean, obviously, play the game however you would like to play the game. I would probably recommend against trying to do something like that. Like leaving sites for characters, especially because Cinderella, we can guess that she's going to be added because we've seen her character model before, but we have no idea when she is going to be added. It could be like a year or 2 years. And Aurora, we've literally had no indication that she's being added. It makes sense that she would because she's a princess, and I think we'll get all of the princesses, but you could be leaving those spots for years. And I think in most cases, it's easier to just decorate with what you have. Or be open to putting other characters around, depending on who we get when. Behind the trees on the left side of the ground floor of the castle would be a really good place for a studio. Yeah, I didn't really have an idea specifically about where it would be. I just feel like the studio, or not the studio, the palace would make a lot of sense for something like that. Because it's just like the common location in the valley. It has the realms, but it also has, you know, a couple secret spots and things that kind of serve other mechanical purposes. So I think the palace would be a nice option for that. Lurking while you clean the house. Nice. Can I put this over here? Yeah. And then let me move these. Hello? There we go. You get so stressed out by Dreamlight Valley. I feel like... Listen, I mean this in the least dismissive way possible, I promise, because I am also someone who sometimes has irrational anxiety and stress. I would say don't. It's literally a game. There's no reason to be stressed about it. If it's giving you stress, take a break. Entertainment should not be a source of stress or anxiety. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You're so curious to see what Tiana's house will look like. Me too. Very, very curious. Oh, the star path. How much longer do we have in the star path? How do I do this? Oh, yes, there we go. I'm going to move these up here because I didn't think to actually leave space for them. So those are going to go there. All of this stuff is going to get relocated. And all of this stuff is going to get relocated as well. Oh, this is actually making me a little bit upset. Okay. None of this needs to be here. Okay. I have too many of these on the ground. They're gonna have to go over here. The thing is, I know myself and I already predict that I'm going to exit out of this mode without thinking about it because that's so much a part of my decorating process. So even though I was intending to leave myself the option to undo all, I'm not going to end up doing that. There. There we go. Took a mental health day from work and caught alive. Amazing. I hope you're doing well. Saving moonstones because lately you don't like anything from the premium shop. You have 8K. That's a good chunk. Especially if there ends up not being like a lot of new stuff because we only got 2 new items today. Which makes me feel like it may be slowing down before the next update. And I think I really feel in my spirit that we probably have a good 4 weeks or so until the next update. So 4 weeks is a lot of Dream Snaps time to save up even more moonstones. I think this is going to be enough space. That being said, the space does fill up real quickly once you add the giant buildings. Also, I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3. I keep trying to use the camera controls from Baldur's Gate. Oh, yeah, I haven't even set anything down yet, and already I'm like, I don't think this is going to be enough space. This could probably go here. In that little corner. You want a Tiana bundle with her house and her frog form. I'm very vocally anti-frog for Tiana. Even if it's a quest, I need that to not happen. And truthfully, I don't really envision a world in which they would give us a Tiana frog form. I think mostly it would not fly for people. Is this it? We'll figure it out. This is more space than the other area. So this is actually what we're going to go with. Don't need to worry about. The only weird thing is now we're going to have back to back the same castle. We could play off of that and make it kind of fun and intentional, but I don't really know how much that would work. Or we could just plop this one in the corner and call it a day. Went on vacation and had no Wi-Fi. You have so much of the star path to catch up on. Oh my goodness. Okay. There are too many entrances and exits from this area because this could go here and be really nice, but it's going to be blocking this path. I think it does need to go here. I'm just going to commit to this and exit out of furniture mode. We're going to dig up these couple of holes so we have more flexibility and options in terms of placing things. I'm also going to pick all of this stuff up and move this over here. Okay. It's done. No going back. You need Tiana that's after the events of the first movie and is a restaurant owner. Yes. You kind of like it. It's like a mirror image with different biomes, like alternate reality mirror things. Yeah, I feel like there's a world in which we could make it pretty cool with the castles. I'm just not sure if that's the ideal vibe. Once upon a time, all Stefan Games did such a fun, like, light and dark castle thing for Dream Snaps. I'm pretty sure she did it across from, like, this bridge, though. She had the Nightmare Castle over here and the palace over here, or vice versa. And that was really fun. I just don't know if the middle of that section is going to work as well as I would like it to for that. I did get this hole. Wasn't there one more? I might have already gotten it and not have been paying attention. Sharon, Tiana's coming so soon in the next update, so it shouldn't be too long. You could see us getting a realm for her, and when we first enter, she's a frog, and we turn her back to human. I don't think that'll happen because it shouldn't be a realm update. The next update should just have the character sort of popping up out of nowhere, kind of like when we got Daisy, kind of like when we got Jack, when we got Olaf, like those things. You have both those castles and the Nightmare Castle in a triangle thing, like evil, good, and all-powerful. That's fun. Okay. I think I do like the idea of having this one over here, but if we can fit it better over here, then we should consider this. Thank you for the sip reminder. As we're talking about her, the commercial for Princess and the Frog came on. That it's going to be playing this weekend on Disney Junior. Look at that. If that isn't like fate, I don't know what is. I prefer this against the snowy stuff or this one against the snowy stuff. That's really what it comes down to, because the footprints are pretty similar. And I think I prefer this one against the backdrop of the Frosted Heights. So let me scooch it back a little bit, not too far, because I do want to be able to put some trees back there if I can fit them. The houses are big, I know. My other I have so many like fake petitions for Dreamlight Valley. One of them is please give us smaller houses. Like, I love the designs of these houses, but they don't need to be this big. I would love it if they were like 70% of this size. Especially if you're giving us new houses in the premium shop like every week. Just make some of them a little bit smaller. A teensy tiny bit. You want Naveen to come with Tiana? Probably not, because we don't usually get more than one character at a time in the type of update that we're going to be getting. But I hope they add him eventually. Soonish would be ideal. I think I might put this over here. You can do a little bit of a square. Uh, come across this path into some kind of like yard or like garden area. You can pass through there. Perhaps if we could turn homes on an angle, that would be a game changer. But since we can't do that, gotta get a little creative. Hi, Leah. Finally caught alive after vacation. Welcome in. Welcome in. Looks like the new house is in the wrong scale. I feel like I get it. It's supposed to be like a really big, grand building. Just for the valley, I think I would prefer it if it was a little bit smaller. Thank you, Kitty, for answering for me. I do want Milo, Kita, and Meg, and Asha, and Tinkerbell, and Wendy. Hi, Tangled. Hello, hello. I'll make it work. Many things can be accomplished with paths and foliage and decor, and I think this setup is what I would consider to be salvageable. What we're doing over here, no idea. Absolutely no idea. The Zen garden would be good with this build. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to use it. I don't think I've ever really done a build with that item before. Okay, I think step number next is going to be figuring out the pathing here. We did this one here. The good thing about figuring out pathing is that I literally don't need to commit to it right now. I can just do a shape in whatever path I want and then switch it around with different things to figure out what we like the most. I'm kind of feeling something like this though, I think. Needs to be, oh, a command for the characters that I want to see. I would probably end up changing it all the time. Or it would just end up becoming very, very long because anytime I thought of someone new that I really wanted, I would add them. In case anybody is curious what song is currently stuck in my head, it is, in fact, Life is Sweeter from Descendants 4. The regular one, not the reprise. Not you. You. Step number next. I was going to say step number 1, but we've been doing a lot of things already, so that didn't feel entirely accurate. It would be kind to your fingies. Okay. Okay. Can I move this back one more? I can, and I will. I would like to make a sort of situation here. In order for me to do that, though, I need something like this. Do I think they'll ever give us new poses for dream snaps in the shop? Do I think they will? I have no idea. Do I think they should? No. But that's not up to me. Hi, Magister. How are you? The way the path aligned to the door gave you peace. I know. I was worried. I'm always a little bit worried when we get a new house or when I'm decorating a house for the first time. I'm worried about whether the path will line up evenly or whether the door will center on the path. Because a lot of times it doesn't be doing that. But this time it did. And I'm very pleased about that. I can get rid of my placement rugs. This might have to be a little bit bigger, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. What if I moved these one more this way? That might be too large, but I feel like I'm going to be doing stuff in the center of this, and I always end up making these little path pieces a little bit too small, and then everything feels super cluttered, or like not cluttered, like super squeezy in the center, and I don't want it to feel squeezy, so I think that might be better. Then we can have this meet here. Something like this. Yesterday you watched Descendants 4, but you don't know if you liked it. That's fair. To be fair, I don't even I wouldn't necessarily say that I liked it. There are some things that I enjoy the experience of, but I don't necessarily enjoy them that much. And I feel like Descendants 4 kind of fits into that category for me. Like, I'm happy that it exists in the sense that I enjoyed the experience of Descendants 4. But I didn't necessarily enjoy it as a movie. One, two, three, four. Well, yikes. Okay, that's fine. We'll make do. We'll make this work. Don't worry. You definitely need to craft more pathways. I feel like I always need more paths. Do I want to bring number 4? Move you this way? Perhaps? Okay, there's also a world in which I could just move this one back a teeny bit. Wait, am I trying to line this up with this? Either way, I think this needs to move back to like here. And that's more even. We're gonna do that. Yeah, sometimes I'm just behind on chat. Or I don't see every message sometimes. Mostly it's me getting behind on chat, especially if I'm doing something that is kind of requiring more of my attention, like trying to figure out pathways. which always takes me 10 years to do. There. That might work. How did I do in Dream Snaps? I got 1500, which is honestly probably a little bit better than I expected for... That was for the annual Dream Snap celebration one. I wasn't expecting it to be very good. So I was pleased with the result. This is very close to this. Let me pop out of here for a second. Pathing requires focus. That it does. Just as a reminder, this is a great time. If you are unfamiliar with our chat rules for lives, please take a look in the description box. They're all just to make sure everyone stays nice and safe and doesn't share too much information online. But please don't share like personal stuff about your age or where you're from. Please. Thank you. Okay. I think this is mostly going to work. I'm not really going to be able to fit trees here, but I might be able to line this with some flowers or something because I think this footprint on that house is fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to connect this back this way. Like so. Thank you for the stretch reminder. No, amazing. Perfect. I really feel like I've been working on my posture recently. Whether it's working and actually making a difference or not, who's to say? But an attempt is there, so that's good. I can do something like this maybe. That should be fine. We'll do a little rock path to Elsa's house, I think. So I'll set some things out for now that we might move around later. Can do a couple of the snowy boys and a couple of the forest ones, methinks. Just a general shape for now. And then, wait, does that look, it looks good enough. And then I'm going to go ahead and take, I think I'm actually going to do a dirt path over towards this, well, leaf strewn, a leaf strewn path over here. You can always change it later. And it's gonna probably curve around this way a bit and then meet back up here. I think this will work. Yes. Wait, what? I just saw Am I Tinker? The world may never know. Imagine if we were the same person. How would that even work? I can't even place paths down and talk at the same time, let alone do that and type in chat. I think you're giving me far too much credit with that theory there. You wish Elsa's house was different? Really? Everyone knows I'm an Elsa house apologist. Well, Elsa cave apologist. I really like it, but maybe it's just because of my immense love for Frozen 2. I feel like it really suits her. What is the vision for this build? Good question. I mean, I think we're in the figuring it out still phase. And that's okay. Eventually, we'll know exactly what we're doing. For now, the vision is just making a spot where all of these houses look beautiful. I don't have like any references that I'm going off of or anything like specifically that I'm trying to accomplish. We're going to bring in lots of flowers. We'll probably bring in the magnolia trees. We are going to look through all of the Mulan items and try to incorporate some of those, I think. We also have those turning red items. So we're going to kind of just grab things out and see where the vibe takes us, I think. I would love to use these, but they don't really... I mean, the color of them actually looks kind of nice next to the Mulan house. Did you move there? We can always move them later. You like your house, you just wish you could move it to other valley walls. Oh, I wonder how that would work. I do wonder. Thank you for the sip reminder, Magister. Hi, Decorista. Hello, hello. Okay, we have this. Not sure if I'm going to use these. I'm going to pop some of this stuff over here so we can just copy pasto that. Oh, I was like, what's copy pasto from? I was like, that is definitely not from Hogwarts Legacy. It's not. It's from The Sims Realm of Magic. So in case anyone was curious, pop this there. Ooh, definitely these. Although I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with these. I love these in theory. Oh, they might look nice over here. I don't think they suit actually Mulan's house or this house. Something about the gray doesn't really feel like a go-to for me. We'll pop these over here. Some of this stuff I can't really see myself using, but we won't know until we try. Probably not that. Probably not this. If we could turn it at an angle, stunning, that would be fabulous. Wait, no. We put this like right here. Maybe. Not Hogwarts Legacy with the bootleg spell. I just literally could. I was like, what do I play that has any kind of magic in it? Or what would I have exposed myself to that has magic and stuff? And then I realized it was a spell from Realm of Magic. Okay, we'll also grab one of each of these and we'll put these over here too. Because I think we'll use a lot of these. Same with these. I'd like to use some of the green ones too. And I need to figure out how we track down the Zen Garden. This is a good time for me to save, I think, actually. You were thinking of trying Hogwarts Legacy. Is it good? I really enjoyed it. It's like a big open world game with lots of quests, but also a fair amount of freedom to kind of just roam around and do whatever you want. I think it's nice. Is it called Zen Garden? It is. Okay. It's under foliage? That can't be right. With the amount of times I've looked under the foliage tab. Is it? Oh my goodness. I never would have guessed. And I pretty much live out of the foliage tab. Okay. Pick this up. Any other garlic in the way? Trying to ruin our day. I've actually heard that complaint a lot, Travis, about the kites. I feel like it's possible that it'll give us that option at some point. Okay. It's a gorgeous game, Hogwarts Legacy. It is. It really is. Stunning visuals. I'm gonna do this over here. Do I want to do this? We have the interesting situation occurring of, I think, this being an odd number of tiles. Might still put it there. We'll see. Ooh, you're playing along? Amazing. I love to hear it. You have Mulan in the Turning Red house in the promenade. Nice. Yeah, I think that would look stunning. I have my promenade very full. I think that's where I have my camp setups and things. Do I want back here? Do I want one of these? Or do I want to try to use these? You thought the kites were glitched. I don't think... Well, if it is a glitch, I don't think they've said anything about it. From what I've seen. But as far as I'm aware, everybody has the thing where they can't rotate them. There, perhaps? Where do I get my inspiration from? Usually just trial and error. I just place things and then I keep getting items that I think I'll like with them. And eventually I just kind of get a direction for the build. I don't really look up, not even really, I don't look up any sources for inspiration for my builds. Well, I can't put that there. If I push this back here, that might work a little bit better. So happy to actually catch a live. Lady Kamira, hello, hello, how are you? If you're looking specifically for places to get inspiration, though, there are definitely a lot of them. I've heard people say that they use Pinterest for getting ideas for builds. I know there's the official Dreamlight Valley Discord server where they have whole forums for people to share how they have their valley decorated. Obviously, there's a wide variety of YouTubers and content creators that do different builds where you might be able to get some really fun ideas. So that's the nice thing. There's lots of places to go for inspiration if you're looking for some. Inspired on the daily from you and my love for you? Maybe. I can't say that I'm not for sure. I did, in fact, get my pink castle placement from you, I think. I saw your glade and I was like, I need to move my castle. That would be a pretty good place to move it to. I think that'll work. Can I put a tree here without ruining everything? Actually, can I put a tree there at all? I think that's too small of a space to fit one. The disappointment I feel is immense and indescribable. I could put one in front. That might work. Should it not be a green one though? I feel like the pink might be too much. Or is it just enough? I say go with it. I feel like why not? We can rock with that for a little bit. Zen garden, anything else I'm gonna want around here? Let me see what foliage things we have. I think these are these. So we'll use some of these around this area. And the matching... Wait a minute. There they are. I'm gonna have to make more of these, actually. I only have 4 of them. How many of the rectangular ones do I have? Also 4? Okay, let me grab out a crafting table quickly, because I do want to make some more of those. I can't guarantee that I'm going to use more than 4, but it seems likely. If I'm okay with using a red tree, I could use one with a 1 square foot placement. I don't think I want to use any red trees up here, so I'm not planning on having them in any other areas. They would look really good with these buildings, though. But I don't think for this particular build, I will. Why did I only make 6? That's so silly of me. These are like my most used flowers. I'm just gonna make a bunch more. You like the pink tree with the arches, but pink is also your favorite color. I do like pink. I'm not against a bit of pink. I think I'll leave it for now. I can always change it later if I feel like it's a bit too much. Okay, we've done that. There we go. Does anyone else have a go-to flower bed that they use all the time? And is it the one that I use all the time? I'm actually really curious to know that. I feel like anytime I'm going for flowers, I always reach for these ones. Listen, hear me out. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I am thinking actually about trying to use the hedges here. I use the hedges absolutely everywhere. Nowhere is safe. I think I've officially used them in... No, you know what? Actually, I didn't use them at all in the glade. So I haven't used them everywhere. I think that's actually worth noting. I probably thought about using them in the glade, but I definitely didn't. You use those 2 or the glowing flower ones? Oh, I don't really use the glowing ones, but those are really nice. I get very defensive about my use of the hedges. I feel like it's not too much, but I feel like other people feel like it might be too much. And then I feel like I need to defend myself. You do have a go-to, and it's definitely the same flowers. I don't know what it is about this specific flower combo. It just works everywhere. When the hedges come back to the shop, or when they came back to the shop, you had to get them because I inspired you. Oh, that's awesome. I feel like anyone who builds regularly is going to benefit from those hedges. Those are mostly even. Okay. This is also kind of screaming for a tree, and it's also kind of this one. Something about this tree is just absolutely everything in life and more. I don't know how or why, but I just love it. Hedges even here? Yes, hedges. I might move them, but for now they're here. If anyone has the... Oh, yeah. Yes, those were from a Star Path. Those were from the one, not the Wonder of Pixar Star Path, the Pixar Fest Star Path. It was the first one we ever had. I don't believe they've come back to the premium shop since then, but they might at some point. But someone let me know if I'm wrong about the premium shop thing, because sometimes I forget what Star Path items have and have not made a return. You like the colors of the flower bed, but you don't like how thick the stem is for the pink flower. Oh, it's like the house leek, right? That's the one that it is. It's like a cactusy flower thing. You saw me using it so much that you had to have it too. I'm glad to have inspired people to get the hedges. They're just so versatile. Maybe it's just me forcing them into every build, but they're everywhere. I have them here. I have them here. I have them all back here. I have them all over here. I have them all the way down. Oh, I never actually finished this. I've got some random chests just sitting here. I have them all the way down here. Actually, I also didn't use them in Sunlit Plateau. Okay, so listen, it's going to end up maybe being like half or a little fewer than half of the biomes, because I didn't use them in the Sunlit Plateau. I didn't use them in the Glade. Me checking to make sure I didn't use them in the Glade. Well, won't use them on the beach. So it's actually just 3 that I will have used them in. The meadow, the plaza, and the forest, because I can't see myself using them in Frosted Heights, and I can't really see myself using them in, well, maybe here, I don't know, with the Hollywood Tower Hotel, it's a possibility, I will say that. But it's going to be like half at most. Okay, I need something like this, perhaps. I used it on the beach. Did I? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I just used these flower ones. And that, oh, I did. Never mind. I was so certain too. I had so much faith in myself. I was like, I did not use them on the beach. But actually, I did a little bit. Thank you for the reminder. Let me not be giving everybody inaccurate information about my hedge usage. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Hi, Riley. How are you? I won't be able to walk around this bush, but I really kind of want this bush here. Oh, Lesai. I'm trying to decide how much I would hate if I had weird stuff going on here that was asymmetrical. I'm not sure. So we might have to just like test it out and see. The tone in which I said, oh, I did. I felt a bit defeated. I'm not going to lie. I was a little proud of myself at having only used them in a few places, but actually I was like, maybe I don't have the restraint that I thought I did. You're good. Just started decorating Sunlit. Amazing. Your go-to sconce for lighting is the floral wall sconce? I don't think I know what that is. It's been ages since I did any interior decorating. It's been like a long time. Does anyone ever get the urge to sing songs very dramatically and like intentionally poorly? Or is that just me? Did I say hi, Riley? I thought it. Hello, Riley, if I didn't say hi already. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Absolutely. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. My sisters and I do it all the time. We'll call each other and sometimes we'll just like be already singing obnoxiously when the other person answers. or we'll do a very bad impression of the bad British accent done by Spencer's. I mean, actually, that's a spoiler. Never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me. You do it to Padfoot all the time? Oh, the serenading? That's pretty great. Okay, I think this works. I don't like the bush situation, but I might be able to fix that. I might move the, I don't know. I might move these back a little bit and then see if I can put a bush in front of them. Like put it here, sort of. Will I still be able to walk past that? If it's kind of overlapping a little bit, maybe? I should be able to. That's kind of pretty too. You've only decorated like 2 biomes with the little stuff you have and then the grass part of Dazzle Beach. Oh, nice. Yeah, decorating is pretty much my favorite thing to do in this game. I have so much fun with it. I can run past here. You love when you finish work and get to join for decorating. Oh, amazing. Are you also going to be working on decorating today? Okay, it's good. I feel like, well, I will preface this by saying that I think I say this pretty much every time I decorate. And usually by halfway through decorating, I realize that it's not true. But I feel like I'm really learning the art of simplicity and restraint with my builds. And that's on growth and character development, you know? I'm at least trying not to clutter things up as much as I usually do. Kinza, hello, hello. You've been loving decorating lately, and this week's Dream Snap theme is even more motivation to clean and decorate. Oh, nice. I have no idea what I'm going to do for Dream Snaps. I'm probably just going to find a place in my valley that's a little bit photogenic and just try to make it work. Oh, thank you, Joker. Listen, I couldn't even say it with a straight face. I just have so many high hopes for myself. And sometimes I feel like I'm getting closer to achieving my goals of decorating less chaotically. Only to find that I'm not. You wish you could group items and move them together. Oh, that would be nice. I'm trying to think if that kind of a thing exists in any games that I play. I don't think so. But that's a really nice thing to think about. Would be a nice option to have. You have no idea what you're going to do for this week's Stream Snap. Yeah. The title of it is a little... Oh, this is pretty. I like this. I'm going to try not to touch this too much more, because I think if I add anything else, it's just going to feel like it's way too much. I need to add some sort of lighting, though. And probably these. Oh, I intended to pull up the Dream Snap theme to look at it, but... Can I put this here? Is it weird that it's not on the path? Do I care? Do I just put it on the corners here? It's still not on the path, but that's fine. Did I put it just... I don't like the way that it lines up with the path. I think that's what my problem is. Maybe. We'll see. The valley views capture the spectacular beauty of your valley, whether stunning sunset, dazzling desert, or frosted mountain. This challenge is about enjoying the view. Feels more like let's look at the beauty of the valley structures, not so much. I don't know. This feels like, even though it's a decor challenge, it feels like the theme seems more like, I don't really know how to say it in words that make more sense, but do you all get what I'm saying? So I'm wondering how I'm going to go about interpreting that, I guess, and trying to do something that makes sense. You think the sunset option is going to be the most popular? I could see it. I could. There we go. This build is inspiring you, but you only have 3 of the 4 houses. You could still do this build with 3 of the houses. Or something similar. It doesn't have to be this exact same thing. Can I grab you? I kind of wanted to bring a pink tree over here because I feel like we don't really have the pink on this side, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it back here. But I wouldn't mind a little bit of green over here. For Dream Snaps, do I think that Eternity Isle scenes would get fewer votes? I don't necessarily think so. Does anyone else have differing opinions? Or feel like, yeah, does anyone else think that they would get fewer votes? I don't know what I'm doing back here yet. Maybe I could do... If it's pretty, you don't care where it is. That's fair. Oh, just because it says Valley Views. I get it, but like, I don't know. Even though it's Eternity Isle, and like this is the valley, I kind of think of the entire world as Dreamlight Valley. That might not be how everybody thinks about it, but it's kind of how I envision it. Wait, what's the uh-oh? Wait, did it freeze or am I thinking? Wait, are we back? Did we freeze for a second? I don't see any issues right now. I froze. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. How long was I frozen for? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Very strange.
Don't be afraid, dearie. I wouldn't hurt it.
Not long. Okay, cool.
Listen, don't take on too much. We're here for you.
At least we're back in... I don't know. Things are back. Things are working. Oh, it happened again? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. It might be okay, this might be YouTube. And I don't know what to do about that because Streamlabs is good. Huh. Give me like... Oh, this is going to be so annoying. Give me like 10 to 15 seconds. I'm like, the screen might go black for just a second. I'm not going to be disappeared forever, okay? But I just want to see if I restart my stream, if that fixes it. So I'll be right back. Okay. I should be coming back in just a couple seconds. If I'm not back yet, let me know if you can see and hear me. Let me know. I'll wait until I get the confirmation that y'all can see and hear me again. Because as soon as you said that I was gone again, I did see. Okay, you do. Okay. Yeah, I did. This is live and having issues. Not the caps lock. Oh my goodness. Me trying to send a message in chat. I think OBS is acting very strangely. I'm just going to send this in chat real quick, giving y'all the information. I don't know actually what it is. I'm just going to say we're having some technical difficulties. Let me know if the stream freezes again. You can hear me perfectly. We might have to end early today. Yeah, just let me know. If it happens again or like super soon, we might just try to, I don't know, leave it be. I don't know whether it's OBS or YouTube. I just think it's so funny that I intentionally didn't play Tears of the Kingdom this week because I was like, I don't know if I have it in me to deal with technical difficulties. And here we are having random weird things happening out of nowhere. But for now, looks good. Save, so I don't lose my stuff. And then what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to put some stuff over here.
So much fun here.
Okay. I should grab some trees. I'm kind of trying to wait to use the larger trees until we know more what we're doing. Let me see if I can bring some different color flowers over here. It's okay. Seems okay right now. Welcome back. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for always putting up with me and weird things that happen that are outside of my control. I really do appreciate it. How do we feel about the purple and red? We could do the red, white, and purple. We could do the green, blue, and red. The only thing is we don't really have circular boys that match any of these, which is a little bit annoying, but maybe an issue for later. Which of these flowers do we like? How have I been in the like 30 seconds to 2 minutes that I was gone? I'm okay, you know? Tech be techie sometimes. It does. That it does. I think I like... Are those the ones I have in my plaza? Let me check. We like the red, white, and purple. I do have those ones in my plaza, so I might try to use other ones here. You're late. That's okay, Kitty. How are you? Let's try the red, white, and purple for now. I might try to do something like this. Do I like it facing this way? I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. And I think I'm going to copy this bench over here too. Hi, Nick. Hello, hello. How's everyone? I want these here as well. I think that's too much. Does it make more sense to have the benches facing outwards or facing towards the buildings, though?
This place really shows.
It's not extravagant enough. It's not extravagant enough. What do I need to make it fancier? What about these? I can't put these very close to here, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
It is, Ursula. It really, really is. This might be fine. Hi, Samantha. How's it going? That's so many lights. I think I hate that a little bit. Let's get rid of that. Nope, not you, but we can replace that. I was thinking about doing more bushes, but I don't really want to do that. I need to think. We need a little something something in the corners here. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. You really like those lights? The lights are really good lights. I do quite enjoy them. I think I actually want to bring a couple of these down here as well. Maybe I'll put them right here. Yeah, something like that. Good, just got your cosplay costume in the mail. Ooh, do you feel comfy telling us what you're cosplaying as? I think cosplay is so fun. I don't do any cosplaying myself, but it's the kind of thing that I would really love, I think. Pop that there. Maybe we'll even do that there. Trying to stay a little bit away. Fountain tiles. You're speaking my language. Where do I have those? Can I make... I might do it. We'll see if I can make it work. I do love fountain tiles. We did them like here. That's kind of fancy. Let me go into a building and come out again so they're coordinated. Hi, Ignis. How's it going? I can't believe I didn't think of the fountain tiles. I love those. Those were my hedge before we got the hedges. They were the thing that I used absolutely everywhere. I think yes. I think that was the way to go, and I appreciate you all for telling me the obvious right answer. Kind of fancy. Thank you for the zip reminder. Yes. Now, though, here's the thing. Now I'm going to end up going overboard with them. I know myself so well sometimes. But there's also nothing I can usually do to stop myself from being a problem. Is anyone else like that? It's like, I know I'm about to be a problem, but I can't actually stop myself from doing that. An ice fairy costume. Ooh. Need to make the wings yourself. And a medieval dress. Oh, a medieval dress. Nice. Yeah, if you want to share the costumes in Discord, you definitely can. Okay, this is good. What kind of things do I want here? Do I want to bring some of these somewhere over here? Every space now gets a fountain tile. Absolutely. I will turn from being the Oprah of books to the Oprah of fountain tiles. Oh, I think it needs to go over here, actually. Because it kind of matches the little things hanging from the thing. Goodbye. Hedge, book, and fountain tile lady. Yes. At least you always know what you can expect from me, right? We're not coming here for a surprise or to like break the status quo. We're just trying to do what needs to be done. Hear me out. Oh no. The house is ruining all of my plans. The plans, unsurprisingly, were to use hedges, but now that has been foiled and we won't do that. We might use some of these. You do the books too, books everywhere. They just work everywhere. They're kind of the perfect thing to use wherever you are. Maybe I can put these here. This is a little bit of an annoying place to actually decorate. The houses are kind of close to, like, too close to each other for getting a good view from, like, here when I'm decorating. I don't quite know how to explain that, but I feel like you all probably know what I'm saying. Maybe I'll put some of those in front of here too. Maybe we can have the lanterns in both places, but maybe not. You love the new house skin, but you're still debating whether you should get it or not. It's a very large house skin. It's very pretty. But, like, if you don't have space for it, then I feel like that would probably be my biggest detractor. Or my biggest hang up with getting them. What do I want to put in front of this? I'm thinking. Well, I'm thinking, oh, I have to use the kite somewhere. Books are necessary. I probably will add books somewhere. It's pretty rare to potentially never that I end up decorating and just not using books. Maybe I put these here, since we can't rotate them. It's not bad. I should probably also turn it to nighttime for a second just to see what we're working with in terms of lighting and if I need to add more. Oh, hi, Sully. Oh. I forgot. These usually don't auto turn on for me, and they also provide like 0 light. They're pretty, but they don't do much illuminating. I mean, this house is so lit up though anyway. I think it'll be fine. This is a pretty little spot. I like it. Maui, this isn't for you. Can't get over how massive it is every time I run past it. The house, it's a very large house, like unnecessarily so, I would say. I assume they were just trying to make it proportional to the other things, but it's too much. It's too much. I think I would like a couple of the meadow colored things here. Perhaps. The Zen garden needs a little light. I might put a couple lights back here. I'm not sure what I'm doing in terms of trees back here though, so it might depend on what I do with that first. Or yeah, I think I'm gonna try to figure out what kind of trees and things I want to use before I do that. I almost want to line this with bushes, but I don't know if that's too extra. But also, I don't know that something being extra has ever really stopped me from doing it before. So we're gonna try. What do I mean extra? Like, right? When has that ever been a concern for me that I actually heeded? I probably shouldn't do it. Well, no, I wouldn't have space to put trees back here actually upon further reflection, because even though there's a lot of space, I think most of it is counted as the house footprint under this roof. So maybe this is the vibe. Live my extra life, honestly. I was about to say, wait, who says that? And then I remembered. Well, now. I suppose back here we don't really have to have it as much. Something isn't right here. I've got a spidey sense. That works. Without fail, every time I say something isn't right here, I think of the song from Bring It On the musical. Yeah, I know. I thought of it. I was just like, somebody says that like as their thing, and I couldn't remember who it was, and I was like, oh yes, yes, yes.
You do know you're
Yes, of course. Here's the thing. Is it extra? Yes. Do I hate it? Not really. Not super much. I might try to see if I can change out the corners though, or like trees or something. Will these fit? Not really. Actually, what about this though? That's giant. I'm thinking. Yes, this is clipping into the building, but hear me out. I think we kind of like it. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I think we kind of like it. Yeah, stunning. Fabulous. It's a little weird that these trees are the same exact tree as that tree, but I think it might be fine. When someone asks for something at work that doesn't exist yet. Wait, what? We like it. That's good. I like it. Still need to figure out what to do here. And I'm contemplating more bushes, actually. That's usually a fairly solid answer to problems or questions. Why are you so far forwards? Oh, probably because of the light. It's looking gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're working on it. It's coming along. I think I could do it like there. Do a little bump out. A bump it, if you will. Oops. You know what this is just begging for if we do this, though? If you guessed fountain tiles, you're correct. How can you get the fountain tiles? They're random from Scrooge's shop. Maui and Sully are fun. Or funny and big. Funny in their own way, I suppose. They are giant, though. They do tend to just, like, stomp all over the place. Something another team wants that you're like, we know have, so how? Yeah, I love when people want me to do something that like I literally can't do. It's like, cool, cool, cool. I respect that you need this thing from me, but I literally can't do it. So I don't really know what to tell you. Wait a second. I wish I could tuck this in this little spot there. That'd be nice. Bingo fountain tile. Yes. Currently your main op right now. Wait. Oh, Scrooge. Relatable. Definitely. Oh, you know what I finally got actually? I know this isn't, I literally just said relatable about how much I hate Scrooge, but Scrooge was actually nice to me about one little thing. It was small, but not insignificant. I got the, what's it called? The Mickey lamppost, light thing. This one, lamppost. I got this the day before yesterday, maybe. Still no glowing mushrooms, but look how cute this is. I actually hadn't looked at it until now. I just bought some extra ones. Welcome back, Travis. Love when you have to tell people no at work and then they ask you the same question in a slightly different way. Yeah, when they can't like accept no for an answer and you're like, okay, but you rephrasing it slightly doesn't mean I can magically accomplish it now. Can I, you know what? Let me exit out of here for a second. Let me save. I might try to switch those couple of lampposts to be Mickey ones. That's cute. You don't have that? Yeah. We've been talking about that for a while, and the like glowing mushroom decor. I don't have the mushrooms yet, unfortunately, but it's also okay because I just finished my glade, and if I got those, I'd probably want to completely redo my glade. But the Mickey lampposts are pretty cute. Mickey lamppost lightning, absolutely. I was like, I don't know, it's called something. I don't know. It's just a thing. Let me turn that that way. Wait, what? I think I just stole that from over there. I thought I duplicated it, but I think I just stole it. There we go. Cute. I like. You're surprised they don't exist in the parks. Unless they do, you've just never seen them. I don't believe that I've seen them at the parks, but it's also been a while. And the lampposts are probably something that I wouldn't necessarily notice even if they did exist. Decorated half of your plaza and you're running out of steam. Time for Coral Island. Oh yes, play Coral Island. Also, some of you will probably find this pretty funny if you watched my Coral Island stream yesterday. And even if you didn't, if you know what I'm like at all, you'll probably still find this funny. Yesterday in Coral Island, we unlocked a reward from finishing the questing with all of the giants. I won't say what it is, but it was something that I was really excited about on stream. And I kind of interacted with it once. And then I woke up this morning in real life and I was like, did I accidentally sell that thing? I have no idea where it is. So I opened up Coral Island. I wasn't going to actually play a day of it or anything. I literally was just opening it to look around and see if I could find it. Because here's the thing. If I got rid of it, there would be no way to get it back. I would have to restart the game, I think. And that makes me sad to think about, right? So I was looking all through my storage in Coral Island. I couldn't find this thing. I was like, I think I sold it. And I had to go back into my VOD from yesterday and watch myself put it away. So I'm glad I had the VOD, but I literally had to go back and watch my VOD to see me put it away to remember where I put it. I didn't sell it, so that's the good thing. Because yes, I was so excited about this item. I was talking about how we could use it in the future, and I was just really happy to have it. And I thought for a while that I accidentally sold it. Can I go in here, please? Have a hard time just decorating your house, let alone all the other places and land. Yeah, I feel that. Also, it was kind of a struggle to not play Coral Island today. I am really excited about this new house, and I have so much decorating to do in Dreamlight Valley, but I was like, what if I did 2 streams? And during one of them, we played Coral Island, and I was like, no, I can't do that. But maybe I'll stream tomorrow. If you follow the saga of my life, it's not actually a saga, and it's not, anyway. I've talked about it on stream before. I have a younger brother. He comes and stays with me in the summers, usually, for a little while. He's leaving tomorrow to go back home. So I'm feeling a little bit sad about that. So maybe in the afternoon, I'll stream some Coral Island to feel better about life. You really want Coral Island, but you only play on Switch. Oh no. Oh, I'm not sure if you know this, Abby, or anybody else who is a Switch gamer and has been hoping for Coral Island. Oh, the only thing is that it's going to be really... I think I have to get rid of these fountain tiles. Yeah, for anybody who plays on Switch and has been hoping to play Coral Island. Coral Island is made by a developer called Stairway Games, and they have Humble Games as their producer for Coral Island. So they help them with like the console ports and other stuff with like getting a game out to the public that doesn't have to do with the actual making of the game, essentially. However, Humble Games has just disbanded, kind of. It doesn't really exist anymore. So the Coral Island devs said that that's a huge setback for them for getting the game out on Switch. So if you happened to back Coral Island on Kickstarter for a Switch port, they are giving away free code conversions for Steam if you have access to Steam. Or if you're somebody who's been waiting to play it on Coral Island, they said they're still going to try to get it to Switch, but now their initial plan to do that has kind of hit a roadblock, so they're going to have to figure out another way to accomplish that. So it might be a while longer than they initially anticipated. Just for anybody who's not aware. Thinking that you accidentally deleted something gives you that awful heart-sinking feeling. It does. I was like, I have over 130 hours in this save. I can't start a new one, especially because I have 130 hours in this save, but it has money from like 100 hours of a different save. So that would be like 230 hours to get back to where I am now. I'm like, I can't replay that right now just because I accidentally deleted an item. I was going to be so distressed. Okay. I've accomplished nothing in the past like 15-20 minutes. I need to get a move on. Hear me out. Hedges. The valley looks amazing. Are we going to do a video tour when it's done? Oh, thank you. And also, yes, I was intending actually on doing some biome tours as I was working on decorating the valley. That obviously didn't happen. So I'm probably just going to wait until it's fully done because we're getting pretty close to it being done. Yeah. I have a tour of my valley on my channel currently, a video, but it's very old. I think I filmed that in November and everything's different now. And I also have a more recent Eternity Isle tour, and my Eternity Isle still looks like that. But that's going to be getting a little bit of an update soon as well. I think I'm going to put this here, and I think I'm going to use this. Explains the radio silence about it for so long when so many Kickstarter Switch folks were so mad. So Humble Games like actually just like got rid of all of their employees and disbanded and stuff. So I don't think that's why there wasn't news, but because they were working with a publisher, they did say they made like a whole like an official statement that was explaining all of the stuff that I just said. So if you were curious, you could find it on their socials. But through working with a publisher, they did have an NDA that they had to sign. So that's why they weren't able to give more specific information on Switch development before, like timelines and stuff like that, because it was part of their NDA agreement. So they still can't really elaborate on that stuff that they were working on with Humble. But yeah, that's why they weren't able to communicate about it very freely before. Do the kites fly in one direction? They do. You can't currently rotate the way that they're facing, which is a little bit sad, actually. I think that works there. I might see if I can grab one of the small boys and just pop it there to make that edge not quite as harsh. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see. I would like a tree here. Maybe I could do something like... Which ones do I have over here? Something like... oh, I also have to figure out where these are going. Those can go by that castle, though. I think that would be fine. Or I could put one down here, maybe. That might look good there. We'll check it out. But I kind of want something like this, maybe. Feel like so. I'm again trying not to go overboard with trees, but that's a very difficult thing for me, so we'll see whether I accomplish that or not. I don't think there's a way to go in back there, but I might try to add some visual interest back here. Maybe we can duplicate these little pandas back here. Might be able to do a little patio sort of moment. I could just also do trees back here. That is a possibility. I'm not sure. Again, this wouldn't really be accessible, but a little fake patio moment. Love the house color. Wait, this one? It's a really good house. The pink has kind of grown on me. I do like the color pink. I wasn't quite sure how I felt about the house being pink. Or like this specific color of pink. But I think it has grown on me. Especially with the trees that we have now, the magnolia trees, I think it's nice. Something like that, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. How do the red leaf maple trees look? They would probably look good, but I'm not going to use them in this build because I'm trying to keep to the same trees that we used over here. This is kind of our foliage palette for the entire biome, because I want it all to blend nicely. we go, maybe. How do I like the new update? You haven't played this game in forever. You don't even have Simba on yours. Ooh, I did like this update. I think it's been good so far. The Mulan realm was really exciting, I thought. I do feel like the realms have been getting kind of like better and better as the game has been progressing. I'm not sure if everyone feels that way, but I feel like the quests attached to them have been really nice. It's been a fun process to recruit the villagers to the valley. And this star path has been a really stunning one. I think it's been kind of a community favorite. Lots of people have enjoyed it. There we go. We're gonna be fine because I think we're gonna be fine. We only have 2 full biomes left and like 2 third-ish, quarter-ish biomes left. So I think we're gonna be fine with the item count. I just always get a little worried about it. Pretty. Let me just grab my go-to beach grass. Oh wait, it can't go in that tree, which is a little weird because it can usually go into trees, but it can go there, and that's beautiful. Silga, they might at some point. I think, yeah, I think it's just they don't often give us more than 2 characters at once. And they've never given us more than 2 characters in a realm, as far as I know. So for all of the Mulan characters, they had to, you know, narrow it down to 2 people for the realm. So I do think we'll get Li Shang at some point. I think it just might be a little while. And he'd probably come in like a free update or maybe even a DLC. Actually, I could see it being a DLC. That would not surprise me very much. But I do think it'll happen. Here we go. Main account, you got 2,500 and your Switch got 4K Moonstones. Congratulations. Anyone want to give best guesses on when we'll get a new roadmap? You're excited to get excited about things to come. Ooh, let me save my game and look at the calendar and I'll let you know my best guess. I just want to take another run back here. I like the way the back of this looks. I wonder if it's possible though for me to pull this up more. It is, and over to the side more. That's good. Because I think I prefer to be able to see it from here, and we couldn't really see it from there before. Ooh, why do I kind of like the back of this better than the front? Anyway, that's nice. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just life. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Calendar. Okay. I think we're probably gonna get the update on August 28th, maybe September 4th. Here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people, well, a lot is dramatic, but I've seen many people talking about like, when are we getting the Tiana update? Like, we're getting close to the end of the summer. But here's the thing. Gaming companies almost exclusively operate in terms of actual established quarters and like technical season deadlines. So even though a lot of us feel like summer is like the end of May or the beginning of June to like the end of August, technically summer doesn't end until the end-ish of September. So we could get this update anytime before like September 21st. I don't think it's going to be that long, but I do think it'll be either the 28th or the 4th, if I had to guess. For a new roadmap, I think there's a strong chance that we could get one next week if we get the update on the 28th, because I do think they'll, well, if we're going off of how they did it last year, I think we'll get a new roadmap before we get the Tiana update. So I think next week is feasible. I think it is. You feel like a good amount of hype will come back to the game once they drop the next roadmap, so you want it ASAP. Yeah, I'm not like a super great, like I don't as much have my thumb on the pulse of general hype about the game. Most of my interactions with people about Dreamlight Valley are on stream here with you all, but I don't know. I feel like it's been doing okay. Can you still play on Switch even if you have more than 3,000 items? Yeah, I can still play my Switch save. It does give you a like warning notification when you try to log onto your Switch if you have the increased item limit that's like, this platform is not compatible with the increased item limit that you have toggled on, blah, blah, blah. You might experience performance issues. It gives you that kind of a disclaimer. I don't know that I've really noticed many issues specifically due to having more items on the Switch, but my Switch performance hasn't been super great the past couple of months in general. But like many months ago when I would play with my Valley at like 4,000 to 5,000 items, it was running better than it is now. With the last time I played on my Switch, I was under 3,000 items, so I'm not sure. Do we sit on this side of the tree or the other side of the tree? I think it's this side, right? Yeah. Is it possible to sit on the other side? Or do we move around to that side? Oh, we can sit on whichever side. Okay, in that case, I might, not that. I might turn this tree around. You hope that I'm right? Yeah, I hope so. I could also see it being the next week. Actually, you know what? We could do some real deep diving. I won't do that right now when I'm on stream, but if people wanted to, I'm sure the tweet still exists where they shared the roadmap last year. I want to say it was like, I was out of town. I have a video on it. That would be easier to find, honestly. But yeah, you could see how many weeks it was before the update, and that would probably give us a little bit of a clue at what we can expect this time around. What tree is that? Oh, this is the Dreamlight fruit tree. It's a reward item from questing with Simba. You actually end up getting 4 of them, and they're very pretty. Here we go. You didn't know you can sit on the tree? Yeah, you can. It's really nice. Okay, anything else? I'm really just wishing I had a couple circular flower beds that would look good with this. But every time I look, I'm expecting something new to pop up, and I only see the ones that we have, and none of these are really speaking to me. We could use this one. There is yellow on these tassels, I think. I'm just not sure that I love the yellow. The dandelions feels like a weird addition. Or is that just me? Like potted dandelion flowers feels kind of strange. I might see about doing it anyway. You didn't get any moonstones for dream snaps? You definitely should. I always have to open my game, save it, close it again, and then open it again. Like completely close out your game and then open it again before my results show up. So I would suggest trying that and see if that helps. We have gold on that we could potentially play off of with these flowers. I just kind of want something right here, and I kind of want it to be flowers. Gonna level up Simba now. Oh, definitely should. If you haven't done Nala either, Nala also has a really nice level 10 reward item. Not you. You. Thanks for hanging out, Samantha. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Hasn't been that long since you deep dove into the VODs. Pretty certain the last one was released. Oh, yeah. The last roadmap we got was released during the showcase. I probably said last roadmap. I meant last year at this time. So yeah, we had one during the showcase that was like the first week of November or something. But we also had one last summer right before the Dream Snaps update. I am gonna leave those there. Do I want to just... No, I don't. Cancel, undo. I don't know what I want to do about that. But I also don't have to decide right at this moment. You play on Steam Deck and you think you'll transition to dock your deck and play using your monitor? Nervous of the keyboard being difficult to play on? Oh, so, I don't know if you can do this docked with your Steam Deck. I don't have a Steam Deck, but, like right now I am running around with mouse and keyboard. I'll usually do this for brief periods of time in between decorating. It's not too hard, I don't think. I do prefer running around with a controller, but I think that decorating is a lot more it's a lot easier with keyboard and mouse. And then but I usually just like switch between the two. So if I'm exiting out of decorating mode, then I'll just grab my controller and now I'm running around with my controller. I like having the best of both worlds and just being able to do whichever I feel at kind of just literally the switch of a hand grip. Hi, Brainseer. How much did I buy from the premium shop? I got both of the new things. We have, oh, thank you for that reminder, actually, because I didn't put the boats in the river and I want to do that. We have this new house. That's beautiful. That's, well, we're decorating this whole area right now with all of these kind of Eastern inspired buildings that we've been getting since the update. This house is new. And then we got a trio of little boats that match the one that we got in the Star Path. Well, they don't match exact. Well, the boat is the same. The colors are different. You know what I'm saying. Let me actually buy a couple extras of those. This is a good time for me to save and go to Scrooge's. You got 1,500 on your Dream Snap. Nice. Only had enough to buy the house skin. Wanted the boats as well. Have everything else. Oh, nice. Yeah, honestly, I feel like if you have to miss something, the boats, I think, is not the biggest deal to miss. Because if you did the Star Path, you have one of them already, and they're pretty small. But I also got 1,500 moonstones this week. You put a controller into your Steam Deck dock, and you can switch between the two, or you can use your deck as a controller while still plugged in. Oh, nice. Wait, Scrooge? Scrooge. Oh, there you are.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Items. On items, please. Did I empty the room I used? I don't think I did. It's fine. I did an interior build for Dream Snaps because I made it last minute and it was raining this morning. I can't remember if I put the stuff back into my inventory. I think I just left it. That's fine. I'll just have to find the room that I did it in because honestly, I don't remember. I don't even know what building I was in. I might have been in Al's Toy Barn. Actually, I'm going to take a brief detour and check because if I don't, I will forget. And if there's anything that I only had one of, it'll just be lost to me forever. So let me run up here. You got 1,500 this time too. Spent way too much time on it though. Oh my goodness. I think that's kind of what it is for me. I'm just like tired of spending way too much time on a Dream Snap and having it not really give me as many moonstones as I would like. I did do it back here. Okay. So I just don't really spend that much time on it. Let's pick all of this stuff up. Oh, I had no idea that attached. What? Okay, and it's fine. Don't care. It's just strange that that attached to the table. And you. And I'll just, for convenience sake, change all of this. The more effort you put in, the worse you do. I've heard a lot of people say that. I think that's interesting. I actually also don't know if I have these still. Let me take all of this stuff too. It's your 6th time with Dream Snaps and you're thinking 15 minutes is your best effort moonstone ratio. That's a nice thing to know. You felt kind of bad getting 4K this week because you took an area you decorated ages ago and snapped a pic with Minnie, but free moonstones is free moonstones. Honestly, take it. Just take it. You got rank 69 on PlayStation. Amazing. Took forever to get the characters to cooperate. Oh, I've long since given up on that. I'm like, I can't be bothered to get them to work with me. I do not care. I don't have the patience for it. Now I'm wondering if I should use these instead of that. Like curved bush moment. But I don't know, I kind of like the bushes. I think I might leave them. What else do we need to do? I don't know if I'm going to do too much here other than those bushes, because I feel like it's going to get very busy very fast. And I'm trying not to over clutter things. We're trying. Hi, Banjo. How's it going? Can I actually use one of the shorter ones since I can't go into that tree anyway? Oh no, it doesn't fit. Now why? Okay, it's fine. We're not mad. We're just disappointed. I have item limit to clutter. I know. It's more just like a personal challenge for me. Because I have a very specific way of decorating and I like it, but sometimes I also like to try something different and try to have an area that feels a little bit more, I don't know if neat is the word or open is the word, but something that just feels a little bit less chaotic. Oh no. Okay, I'm glad I found this out now, but I also wish I had done this sooner. I didn't use the big dragon guardian statue thing. Where is that? Wait, where does that exist? Do you all know what I'm talking about? What is that called? I think it was for a quest line with Mushu. It wasn't under the Mulan filter. I probably don't have it out anywhere. I don't see why I would. Oh, here it is. Great Stone Dragon statue. Where is this gonna go? Is there a minimum amount of moonstones? Yeah, 300 is the minimum. I could put this back. Oh, or no. I could put that back there. I could put it here, but you won't be able to walk up to it. I could put it back here. You know, interestingly, putting it here might be our best bet. And then just doing a little something something around it. Wait, it can't go on top of path? Now what? I don't care. It's fine. You're good. Just been taking a break from Dreamlight Valley. That makes sense. Or I could have the path back here and put it back here. I just wouldn't really be able to put trees back here. Do I want to do that? I don't know. What do we think? I think I'm going to put it right here. You put yours in the Forgotten Lands and surrounded him with wrought iron fence. Nice. Forest looks really good so far. Thank you, thank you. We've been working on the valley as a whole, and I feel like it's coming together. I think that'll be fine. You put him on Dazzle Beach. That would probably look good too. Thank you for stopping by, Tony. I appreciate it. Hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I appreciate it. And I hope work goes really well. Oh no. Oh no! Wait. My game did freeze. Oh my goodness. No, it just like straight up crashed actually. It didn't freeze. Interesting. Hope the Moonstone Fairy was kind. It was okay. Always happy to get more moonstones, but I'm pleased with how many I got this week. 1,500 isn't bad. I will definitely take it. This is an awkward time, but I feel like a fine time in terms of waiting for me to say thank you for liking the stream if you have so far. And if you haven't, if you would consider liking the stream, I would appreciate it. Despite the fact that I just had a game crash and we're going to sit through a loading screen, but it, you know, it is what it is. Out of the frying pan of the YouTube freezes and into the fire of the game crashes. I feel like I've been really good about saving today though, so I think everything will be fine. I'm so excited to see, oh, the new artwork with Tiana on it is going to be gorgeous. I just know it. I feel it in my soul. And what else do I think? I also think that I'm very interested and excited to see what the new star path will be. What do we think? I am thinking it probably has to be loosely Princess and the Frog themed, right? Because it seems like that's what they're doing now. They're making the star paths more focused on the characters that they're adding. Hi, Valerie. How are you? But I wonder if it's going to be like this one that was pretty much straight up just Mulan stuff, or if it's going to be more like Lovely Monsters. So it's kind of half Monsters Inc. and half completely random stuff. Like completely random. You up for a summary theme star path? The thing is, the way that I feel about seasonal and holiday stuff in this game is that we just get it way too late. Like if we get this update at the end of August, which I don't think it's going to be before the end of August, like that feels like summer's over, even though technically we have like a month of summer left at that point. By that point, like people are going back to school. The weather is going to be starting to cool down. It doesn't feel like summer anymore. So I feel like I wouldn't appreciate or use those items as much if we got them in the next update as I would if we had had a summer like a summer star path with this update. You feel me? And that's how I felt about like the lovely, well, I mean, not really as much with the Lovely Monster star path, because even though it felt like Valentine's Day adjacent, it like the stuff was generic enough that you could use it outside of the holiday, which was really nice. But it's kind of how I felt about like the Christmas star path, well, Christmas Eve star path when we had that, the Halloween Eve star path. It's like it just comes too late for me to really be able to appreciate or utilize the stuff. Rebecca, you've never made it to a live. You've been watching the videos while you play. Love them. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Welcome in. Sorry, the stream might be a little bit laggy as you're coming in because my game just crashed and sometimes that happens, but it should fix itself in just a bit. But I'm happy you were able to make it to a stream. Yes. No. Maybe, I don't know. Is this what we want to use here? There, perhaps? Maybe here. You're excited to see what Tiana-inspired outfits we'll get for our avatars? Yes. Also, I know people have mixed opinions about getting characters' outfits in the premium shop, but I wonder what, like, other character outfits we're gonna get in the premium shop if we do get some. You know? Is it gonna be, like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of some. Give me a Tinkerbell outfit. Give me a Tinkerbell dress. The only thing is a Tinkerbell dress is kind of... give me the Tinkerbell dress from... No, I don't know. What things like that would we want? You'd love a NOLA swampy themed items for the Glade. We have so few things that are really at home in the Glade. I feel the same way about the Glade. I do like the Glade a lot, but it does feel like a lot of things, putting them there, it's like you're kind of trying to stretch to make it work. It doesn't just work. I wish we had these like torches as items we could place. That would be really neat. Why did I exit out of that? Love a steamboat. That would be cool. Floating glittering fireflies like the tangled Mulan lanterns, just clusters of fireflies. Oh, that would be pretty fun. You want Tinkerbell shoes? Oh, that would be cute too. Let's pop this there maybe. Yes. It's really simple, but I think this will work. Cruella de Vil's coat. Oh my goodness. The dress coat combo would be stunning. Dalmatian as a companion. A little Dalmatian puppy, yes. But if they added like the main Dalmatians, I would want them to be villagers, I think. Put you there. Why is Dreamlight Valley so against adding the princess's actual dresses? I don't think it is. I think they don't do that for level 10 rewards, partially because it's fun to have things that are inspired by, but not specifically replicas, and partially because I think the way that licensing works, they have to pay Disney more money to use specific like images or likenesses from the property. And kind of what I mean by that is like we have this turning red temple, right? I'm pretty sure if we looked at the price of this on the premium shop, it would have been $37.50 compared to this building here that's arguably just as nice and is way bigger, but this one was only $3,000. And I think that's because this is not straight out of a Disney movie. It's kind of more of a generic inspired by build, whereas this is kind of straight out of the movie, so they have to pay more in order to put it into the game. So I think that's why we'll see like exact dress or outfit replicas in the premium shop, because you pay for them with moonstones. It's real world currency, so it's like giving them money to give to Disney to give us the items. Does that make sense? Can you rotate the kites? No. They are stuck facing one way. I'm not sure if it's intentionally meant to be like the direction that the wind is going in your valley, or if it's just like a glitch in the item, but I don't think anybody can rotate them. Okay, that's good there. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Do we have any other like large items from the Mulan collection that we should try to use? If anyone can think of any, let me know before we start filling in the space. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing in this garden over here. I could do... Oh, hi, Ariel. I don't think I've ever really noticed her doing the dramatic, like, hair toss as she comes to the surface before. I could do, like, a little training area back here, but I'm not quite sure if I want to. This is just so pretty. It feels, like, very garden-y to me. So I might just try to grab all of our biome flowers and put them here, kind of like we did in the glade. Tents and training gear, maybe. Let me look at it. I like the training gear. I just don't know that I would love it in this build. Kibby, hello, popping in. Love catching me live. Oh, thank you. Today we're working on our forest. We were inspired by this new building that was in the premium shop today to finally make a Mulan turning red Eastern sort of buildings build in the forest. So far we've got Mulan's house and the turning red building over here. And we've got this new premium shop building and this one from, was this last week or the week before? Either way, this other kind of recent one going on over here. Mostly just trying to fill out the rest of this space now and decide what to do with this tiny little, it's not like a courtyard, but kind of is, this area back here. Yeah, I think theoretically, because it's all Mulan, this stuff would work, but especially with the really flowery arches, I don't know that having a training setup back here would work. I also don't know that it would physically fit because some of these items are pretty large. I mean, we could do... No, that's also very large and very... I mean, I could do it in the center. I just have to run around it. Let me see. Love the vibe, looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's coming along pretty nicely. I'm not mad about it. Has anybody been reading any good books recently? And if so, what have you been reading? Let me know. Monsters Inc. sushi bar set. I don't think I'm going to use that. Something about that set just doesn't super call to me to use. I might try to use it at some point, but I don't think it would fit back here. That's a very large item. It might fit in a different area in this section of the forest, but I mean, it would be very squeezy. Oh, I was thinking it could potentially fit here, but no, especially if we tried to add like the seating and stuff. I think I might try to do an indoor build with some of that stuff at some point. Reading Anne of Green Gables. Oh, nice. You're working on your DS right now. Happens to be in the forest also. Amazing. You finished You and you're on to the second book. You like the book that inspired the Netflix show, right? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Probably make some teas to put on here. Do I have like... I don't know. An incense burner is nice also. Oh, I still didn't put the boats. It's fine. We're here now. I'm back here. Join the Discord today? Amazing. You're reading The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I've heard of those books, but I've never actually read them. What genre do I usually read? I read a lot of different genres. I've been reading a lot of fantasies over the past year or so. It's probably like the biggest one. But I also read like a lot of different types of fantasies. There are so many different like subgenres of things, you know? Right now, well, I was reading Daughter of No Worlds, and I'm definitely gonna finish it still because I pretty much always, I don't like not finishing books. But I'm taking a little bit of a break from it, and I'm actually reading Wicked right now. I had read like half of it before. I figured it was probably time for me to finish it. And also I heard that the movie that's being made is taking slightly like some additional inspiration from the book, not just the musical. So I wanted to read it. Let me say, so far, there's a lot that's very different about it than the musical, which I think is kind of fun. Put those back there. You need good book recommendations? Currently reading a lot of nonfiction. Ooh, what are some nonfiction books that I really like? Let me think, because I've definitely read some that I really enjoyed. You're reading Pride and Prejudice? I went through a big Jane Austen phase. Might have to be a different color. Ooh, oh no, I got stuck. Oh goodness, goodness. Oops. You read Wicked before you saw the musical? Very different. Yeah, very, very different. But kind of fun, I think. I feel like this wall is just very blank. And there's nothing I can necessarily do about that. But I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do about that besides just placing flowers. It might just be placing flowers, but listen, that also works. Need to make some teas to put on here. I might also grab another one of these. And maybe a fern or something. Just to fill out the space a little bit. No, I did not ask for you. But thank you anyway. There we go. This is looking so stunning. Well, thank you. I'm happy with the way it's coming together so far. Yeah, I think this will work. It's a little bit odd from here because it's not centered, but I don't think I care. I like having it over to the side a little bit so it's easier for us to run past without feeling like we're going to be getting stuck. I think I might also try to grab another one of these. Maybe pop this right over here. Ooh, tell me why Impossible from the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, specifically the version sung by Whitney Houston, just popped into my head. I'm not mad about it. And if it gets stuck in anybody else's head, you're welcome, in fact, because it's such a good song. It just literally came out of nowhere. The Wicked book you thought was much more detailed about the relationship between Elphaba and Glinda and the guy and about the wizard. Yeah, also some of the characters are just very different. Like their personalities. Also, it's very interesting because the musical is very, very like Elphaba focused. Like everything's kind of from Elphaba's perspective. And the book is written in third person, so it's not like one of the characters is narrating what's happening, but it does still have point of view or perspective to it. There are like literary terms for this stuff that I just don't remember, but it's like nothing, at least so far, I'm about halfway through, nothing is actually from Elphaba's perspective. Like everything's kind of from the point of view of like her family or Galinda or Bach. So it's very interesting to read it because it's so different from like the point of view of the musical. Last week and this week you were reading a Disney princess book you read a lot when you were younger. Oh, that's nice. You're reading Leg for next month. I've not heard of that. You were singing Impossible the other day. Although on the topic of memoirs, the memoir I recommend the most is Jeanette McCurdy's. Very popular. I'm not going to say the title of it because I don't know if YouTube would like that. But if you don't know the name, she was in iCarly on Nickelodeon back in the day. And her memoir is very touching and very emotionally provocative and also just like very well written. I feel like sometimes celebrity memoirs are like interesting but not necessarily well written, but hers was both. Really liked it, but also look up trigger warnings if you're going to read it because there's a lot of like heavy stuff in there. You were singing Impossible the other day. I might be psychic. It's such a good song. I don't know why it popped into my head though. Okay, what are we doing with get rid of you? Wait, do I have any of you around? I do. Okay, so I can get rid of you too. I can just pick up the extras from somewhere else. What do I want to do with Elsa's? Probably not much, honestly. Oh, let me take this though. And pop this just right there. And I think I actually am going to go ahead and cook a couple things of tea before I forget. I'm just gonna pop in here and do that. Where is my appliance? Oh, I haven't seen that documentary, Doodlebug. I have not. Are the teas up here? I think they are. Jasmine tea. You can't find that version on Apple Music. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure where that version streams, if it does at all. But it's such a good version. I did see that production of Cinderella live, and the performers in it were great when I saw it, but it wasn't Whitney, you know? I feel like those are huge shoes to fill. Or not even to fill, because like obviously everybody is like different, and two different things that are very different can still be very good. What is the other one? Oh, Chrysanthemum. But especially because I kind of like grew up with that movie, the Whitney version is so just like ingrained into my state of being. When you read a book, can you picture the descriptions in your head? Like, can you see it as clear images in your head? Your sister can't do that and you find it so interesting. I can, but most of the time I don't. And to be fair, I think it's a conscious choice when I don't, which is weird, but I've had a few books where it's like, I don't know, the writing is just so strong that like I can't help it. But I tend to be, I would not call myself a speed reader, but I do read fairly quickly usually. And I feel like sometimes when I'm like visualizing things, it's like the reading takes ages and ages. But sometimes books really do be playing in my head like I'm watching a movie. And I'm like, these are real people that I can see, and I'm like in the environment right now. You're seeing the version with Lea Salonga, and you can recognize that she sang in the Disney movies. Oh, she was voicing everybody. And fair enough. She's so good. I think I also saw... I think I might have seen some footage of her as Eponine in Les Mis. Stunning, as one would expect. It was so good. Okay, I need things. First things first, let me grab a tree. I think it's really just the time of trees, and I think we're getting so close to finishing this, and I'm mostly just stalling. Sometimes I do that. Does anyone else do that? You get like close to finishing a build, and you're like, I know this is almost done, but what if I just didn't finish this right now? And instead I just kind of like hung out, and eventually it'll get done. You don't know if you watched the Brandy version of Cinderella because it was so long ago, but something tells you did watch it, like the song Impossible. It's the only song that you remember. I mean, it's very iconic. I believe it's on Disney Plus now, at least in the US. I don't think it was for a while, but I think it has been now for a little bit. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. If you are watching it for the first time, though, I like to tell people that it was originally like made for TV. So it's not like movie budget production. It watches more like a filmed stage musical. It's not on a stage, but like the set design is more like what you would see in a stage production, I think. But that makes it fun too. It also kind of reminds me of that old filmed production of Once Upon a Mattress with like Zoe Deschanel and Matthew Morrison. They're just very whimsical, very like stage-y filmed musicals. You always do, but you normally think in words and not images. That kind of thing is so interesting to me. Like when people, yeah, the way that people think, whether they think like mostly in pictures or in words or like, I don't know. Human brains are weird and so cool. A little Snowgy plushie hiding back there. Ever After is your favorite version of Cinderella. I do really like Ever After. I don't know if I have a favorite version of Cinderella though. I'd have to think really hard about that. That might be fine. Just enough that we give a little zhuzh, but not so much that it's like too much, you know? And then maybe like a nice tree or something here. Another one of these, perhaps? I think it's so funny that it's like trees, infinite, when you pick it up and it tells you like how many you have in your inventory. I think it's funny. Wait, turn that way maybe. Your grandma told you she never saw it, so you watched it together on your birthday last year. Oh, that's fun.
I'm so grateful that Belle sees.
I'm glad you're grateful, Beast, but also why are you in front of Elsa's house? Just wondering. The slipper and the rose is amazing too. I don't think I'm familiar with that actually. I don't think I've heard of that one or seen it. I'm gonna get one of the weird colored bushes, like this one maybe? As a little bit of a bridge from there to the foresty stuff. And then we might go with a fern, because ferns always work. A fern is pretty much always the answer. And then back here. What do I want back here? I might try to actually go with another one of these and see if I can bloop bloop it right there. Kind of help with that. Or, yeah, that works too. There. Brilliant, stunning. It's a really old musical version of Cinderella. Oh, nice. When we first got the update, you thought it was how many we have out in our valley. Oh, and you were like, that makes sense for the infinite tree. That would be so petty. Like, oh, game, how many trees do I have out in my valley? Infinite. For me, it would not really be untrue, but it would just be so funny that that was what they did. I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put a rock there instead. Actually, let me just grab it from over here. There we go. Oh, you know what I've not used, even though we were talking about it the other day, and I said I don't usually forget about it? The bracken. I feel like this is one of those things that really needs to be able to layer over other things. And for some reason, it just can't. Okay, give me you, please. Fab. And then I think I'm gonna just need a couple trees and bushes. So I'm not gonna put too much else there for now. Same thing back here. I think I mostly just need trees and bushes. This time I am gonna try to find the shorter version of this. You're the tall one. You're the tall one. You're the tall one. You're, I think, the short one. So I'll pop you there. And then I need some trees. I have this one over here. Why don't I grab maybe one of these? Kind of get sad when you finish a build because then you don't get to work on it anymore. I get like that sometimes too, actually. Not all the time, but definitely sometimes. I'm like, oh, well, that was fun, I guess. I need to... If I move this, can I get back there? Let me see. There's a hole that I need to dig up. I really wish we could get rid of these in the build mode. Wonderful. How's it going, Belle? Are you having a good day today? Hopefully. Okay. Let me grab... Oh, I haven't really... That's a lie. I haven't used the wider versions of these trees. Pop this just there. Or there. I was kind of pointing that way, but I think we all know what that means. Then, let's see. What about you? Do I like these trees over here? I'm not sure, actually. Not certain. But we can certainly try. You're a really small one. Okay. And then maybe that moves backwards. Or yes. And then one of... Wait. Oh, I was trying to grab the trees that are literally built into the existing just part of the biome. That was so... I was like, why is this not working? I can't grab this tree. It's like just not... Yeah. It's fine. We got there in the end. There. That'll probably work. You're working on making a whole Rapunzel biome with Rapunzel's Tower, the Corona Castle, and the Snuggly Duckling. Oh, nice. I think I've seen a couple thumbnails of builds like that, and I think that's fun. By the time we got the Corona Castle, though, I had already built like a tiny cottage town, and I didn't want to mess with that by trying to move the Snuggly Duckling somewhere, and I'm happy with having the castles all together. I think that's fun. You get excited when you have an idea you like, and then you have fun working on it, but when it's done, you're like, oh great, now I have to think of something else. Oh, that is very real. The what now kind of feeling when you're like, I have these other areas that I need to decorate, but I don't have the inspiration for them. You like the decor that I have in the forest? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're so close to being done with this side. This is a very straight path. Actually, it's fine. It is so fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna accept it. I usually do pretty curvy paths, so it's throwing me a bit for a loop. But also, it really doesn't matter. Can you give me you, please? Just want to toss one of these back here to fill some of this space a little bit, so it doesn't feel quite so empty back there. Nappy, hello, how are you? So glad you could join stream. Been in the process of moving. Oh my goodness, I hope that's been going well for you. Moving can be such an ordeal. I've done it many, many times, and while it can be fun, it's also just like exhausting, I think. So I hope it's been going well. Okay, let me actually take a couple more of these, and I'm gonna make a little path here to fishing stuff, and then we're gonna grab one of these, pop those there, and then just grab a couple trees, I think. And do maybe another one of these, because we don't have many of these around. And these. And one of these, I think. And maybe just like one bush for good measure. Like this one, perhaps. And I think that should be fine. Let me go for a little run around. Been a process, but you're finally homeowners. Oh my goodness, that's a big deal. Congratulations. You usually only get ideas for small areas to decorate, so you've got some parts of your biomes massively cluttercore and the rest literally barren. I understand that. I really do. It's kind of how I am too. Okay. Let's take a run through here. We have this small square with these two homes. And a yard with some tea and a crafting table. Then we have this square with this building and this building. And a tiny little Zen garden. We have our guardian dragon guy. And we have Elsa's. What are Anna and Beast talking about? And this also connects back here through here. And I think that's pretty good. I can't believe we finished all of this today, especially with the technical difficulties and all of my just like random chatting and stalling with decorating. But I think it looks really good. I'm glad we decided to just suck it up and move Rapunzel's tower. And now we'll do a build over here with the castle. We'll have the tower. We'll have all of our bushes, carriage, clock tower, all of that stuff. And I think it'll be nice on that side of the forest. And this fits this a lot better than if I had to try to squeeze all of this over there. So I think that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Ginny. Hello. How are you? But I think that's everything. Oh, also thank you for over 100 likes on the stream. That's amazing. I appreciate that so much. I think I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody else is playing and we can maybe go and hang out with someone else. I will be back on, when is that? Friday for a member stream. Might be back tomorrow for a little bit of extra Coral Island because I can't put that game down recently, but we'll see. We'll see. And then Sunday is when the regular stream week starts again with more Dreamlight Valley. So we'll check that out. Let's go see Opal. Opal's decorating in Dreamlight Valley, probably with the new Premium Shop House 2, if the stream title is correct. So if y'all wouldn't mind popping by, saying hi to Opal, dropping a like, that would be fabulous. If you're off to bed or off to do anything else, that's fine. I understand. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you really soon. Goodbye.